So what advice would I give to EDP445? And I'm sure you're going to be watching, sir, and I would tell you this if you were in my office. You need to stop doing this documentary.
EPD445. Well, for those who don't know anything about this individual as a human being, he got caught up. He was once the most prolific, sports commentator, and then he found himself on the PDF file tapes. I'm not even gonna bore y'all to death because somebody decided to give this idiot a friggin' platform. Roll the clip!
Whenever it happens, we're all like, oh, what was he thinking? Why would he do that? But you never hear why. They never say why. They don't say anything, or they disappear, or they act like it didn't happen.
What you guys are seeing right now is the list of people that got caught up, quote unquote, on social media as far as underage personnel. We're not gonna say certain particular things because YouTube is sensitive. These are the guys that got caught up, so take a good look, all right?
He went to that place to have with a
dude's a perverted dude.
So what advice would I give to EDP445? And I'm sure you're going to be watching, sir, and I would tell you this if you were in my office. You need to stop doing this documentary.
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with is already clear.
Wait a minute. Yo, this is beyond me. Obviously, there's a lot of censoring I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna go through this whole entire video. I'm just gonna give y'all pieces of this shit, and then y'all gonna have to go ahead and check the video out yourself. I'm gonna leave the link in the description to the full video, all right? But, yo, this dude is off his rockets, God.
Fucking dumb. I got up, I went to go weigh myself. At that current time, I was 445 pounds. And I'm like, there it is. Eat that 445. All of my anger leading back from middle school, high school, getting rejected by women, it just came the fuck out in that one goddamn video. I was fucking heated. And once I started uploading more and people started sharing my videos a lot more, at that point on, my subscribers just started increasing, and before you knew it, I had close to 4 million subscribers.
You guys consider jacking off to be a sport? I don't know about
the peak of my YouTube channel. I was still a virgin. You know, I didn't have any self-confidence to talk to girls.
The lust and infatuation over females and not being able to be articulate when it comes to your feelings or your emotion when it comes to the opposite sex, or if at that the same sex, whatever you're into, it can lead to an obsession. Since you're not able to go out of your way to talk to the individuals that you are interested in, you can feel like it's a sense of rejection, and then you voluntarily become an incel. So now you think that no one likes you and no one finds you attractive. There's someone out there that'll like you for who you are. There's some women out there that are chubby chasers. There's some guys out there that are chubby chasers, and that's no disrespect to anybody that's big or anything like that, or that's plus size. That's what the terminology is called, period. But
it's like you come home to all this shit, a nice ass Acura MDX in the parking lot, brand new 2021 Hyundai Elantra, nice ass house. You got over 120 grand in the bank. No at all. Jacking off, watching porn. At that point in time, I didn't give a you know what I mean? At that point in time, I was willing to do whatever the I had to do of attention. And right then and there, you f***ed up because now something bad is about to happen, you know what I mean?
Hey, babe, let me give you a call back. I'm gonna make a video, all right? All right, love you.
hey, yo, this is wild. This is crazy right here. Yo, I got goosebumps all over right now. This is why we as parents gotta pay attention to what our children are doing online. So therefore, creeps like this will never be able to gain access to our children. And we also have to educate our children to let them know that there's certain content you're allowed to watch, and there's certain content that you're not allowed to watch. And if you see any individuals that go out of their way to get in contact with you, and you know for a fact, you can look at that person and tell that they're grown, you report that shit. Because what's wrong is wrong. This dude right here, that is because he's going out his way to mess with innocent woosah.
There's only so much I can show. So I need to take it to the next level. And out there, you got a lot of these guys who catch online, and there was one guy I've been watching for years who's really, really, really good at it. I reached out to him. His name is Alex Rosen.
My name's Alex Rosen, and I'm the head of Predator.
For the sake of this YouTube video, I'm not gonna tell you how I feel about this piece of shit right here, but we're gonna let it rock out, all right? Let's go.
Well, Cold Raven basically was sounding the alarms before I even knew about any of this with the EDP. And at first, to be truthful, I didn't want to believe it. I was just like, oh, EDP's an incel, this and that. But, you know, seeing the evidence, it was very blatant that he was not only just following underage kids, he was hitting on them in the comments, and obviously I'm sure he was trying to DM them as well. So that gave us reason to throw an account his way and to follow him.
I'm gonna try to skip past this part right here because it's a little bit too much, you know what I mean, or as far as the indecency of this individual right here. He's trying to pass advances on to someone that's not the age of 18 and over. If y'all wanna go ahead and watch the video, the full link will be down in the description, all right?
I felt bad, and at the same time, you know, she was like the only person that was really giving me that sort of attention, you know what I mean? And ultimately just led to me unblocking her. She told me that her grandma was supposed to be like, you know, I guess out and about doing something or whatever, therefore like giving us quote unquote alone time or whatever. So yeah. And to be honest with you, man, like I ultimately decided to go simply because I felt bad.
You didn't decide to go because you felt bad. You decided to go because you're a filthy piece of shit that wanted to do something with that young lady that's under. The person who you thought was a young lady that was underage. That's the reason why you went. We're not stupid. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, what do you think a video footage is worth? Come on, stop playing with me here, yo. The gaslighting is real.
Like, what the doing, bro? You know what I mean? And she started crying up on the phone. She's all like, oh my God, you know, I just wanted to give you a cupcake, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm here making cupcakes. I wanted to give you one, you know?
So the story was that we also baked cupcakes. So then, you know, he's kind of nervous the day of, like, he's very, like, apprehensive. You know, we're like, oh, well, I still made cupcakes, and that's what led EDP to be like, okay, I'll come. So
I was driving to that location. My mom was a heavy smoker. She used to smoke Coors 100, the green pack. And so when I was driving there, I smelt my mom's the scent of her cigarettes coming from the back seat. That's something I never told anyone. I felt like my mom was with me, watching over me. You know?
No, nigga. What do you think your mom was trying to tell you?
I felt like she was trying to tell me don't go. I was, you know, thinking this up in my head. How the f is going to go down? How am I going to act? What am I going to say? You know what I mean? Like,
he agrees to come nonetheless, and we're just waiting at the Jack in the Box. You know, just kind of having a good angle of the apartments we gave him, and then we just see like this giant blob walking up this ramp, and I mean he's massive from a distance. And we're like, oh my God, that's him. I was like, hey, what's up, EDP? And he's like, what's up? And he puts his hand out for a fist bump, and I give him a fist bump. And then he tries to fist bump CC Unit, and CC Unit's like, I don't like fist bump people like you.
Oh, fist bump? I don't fist bump people like you, man.
I mean, when he wouldn't fist bump me, I mean, it felt like the classic case of action. So,
Okay.
And, you know, I told him, like, hey, we got to kind of go over with things with Sophie.
We have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay.
I was caught red-handed
was about to go down.
And he's like, I'm just here to get a cupcake.
They had the transcripts, they had the log, they had the screenshots and all that. And I mean, I basically just told him, yeah, man, I'm just here to get a cupcake. I don't.
Brings you out here today?
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
The EDP445 situation.
Still EDP445.
As much as he lies to the camera now, he was very forthcoming with us when we interviewed him.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Is my life over?
It's up to you.
I thought my life was over. Started crying, all that theatrical bullshit.
Come on, man, please. No.
You know, as I was walking up, I thought this was a real ass person.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't friggin' matter. You should have been over at that particular point in time because you're still talking shit to this damn day. You want to be back on social media. You want to be back in front of a camera so bad. You don't want this to die down. And you know what? If there's no statute of limitation and the state want to take this shit up, you do know you can literally get indicted for this and go to prison.
And it said honor profile 13, yes?
Correct.
Okay, so you initiated the conversation with a 13-year-old, knowing she was 13, yes or no? Correct. Okay.
But the main thing I feel like I regret that day is I didn't bring my Glock off the counter and I didn't shoot those motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
He's right in the front. He admitted to wanting to have with her, to eat all this crap.
In my mind, as I'm walking out, just get the out, dude. Just go. Get out, go, run, now.
We know you ain't running nowhere.
I thought it would blow over because, like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I got caught, but nothing actually happened. You know what I mean? So in my mind, I'm just like.
My biggest question was, why did they allow him to leave that day? Was it because he was a YouTuber, like they are? Because if that was anybody else, Rosin will call the cops and everything, and they'll be in handcuffs, all types of shit.
The made the news. Came to the conclusion, better call a lawyer. Told him straight the up, man, especially when, when you're talking to a lawyer, you better not hide a motherfucking thing. He's all like, well, obviously what you did was illegal. Give me some time to look into it. I got connections down at the police department. I'll look into it and I'll keep you updated. Like, okay, cool. 2 days, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give him a call. I'm like, everything cool? What the fuck? Like, should I be worried? He's all like, he's all like, oh no, man, just sit tight, man. Ain't nothing going on. He has a little computer to where, he can see if, like, you're under investigation or anything like that. Was never under investigation. Yeah, they looked into it, but because good old Alex Rosen, right? Because he decided to f up and botch this goddamn sting operation so badly. There's nothing that they could do.
Wow, so that's why.
So as much as they wanna write all this fucked up shit about me online and...
Quick question, if anybody knows how they botched the situation, leave a comment, you know what I mean, yo, because I don't get it. How was it botched? I don't get it, especially when you have the proof. There's been plenty of times where people literally show proof and all the evidence, and that's all they need.
Should be in jail, prison, felon. I should be on the offenders list and all this bull.
Good.
I'm a free man.
Definitely a chance that he faces criminal prosecution. I think what he's doing now, by quite frankly doing this documentary, it's just a stupid idea.
All right, what's up with you bitch ass motherfuckers and stolen ass dick sucking?
Okay, so the first picture is his erect penis, and then the second one looks like he has ejaculated. So that will get you into trouble. He's well within the statute of limitations. Just on that alone, he could be prosecuted.
Well, I'm not going to go any further in this video. If y'all want to watch it, the link will be down in the description. The full video will be down in the description. Again, I'm not going to go through all of this. This is a bunch of bull. Y'all already know what to do. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. We on our way up to 1,500. When we get to 1,500, we on our way up to 2,000. When we get to 2,000, we on our way up to 3,000. All right? You already know what to do. Join the squad. I'm here to stay, baby. Until then, I'm out this bitch. Peace.